noon, because it's almost 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's almost here. Plan this morning. Let's take a rewind. Plan this morning was to make some filming happen. We did the river ride this morning, and only because I was late to do the river ride did we not film this morning. Imagine that I'm late. So I took the dog for a walk this morning, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna do a certain loop. Well, that said certain loop took longer than I expected to get back, so we jammed quick. We got down there. We were late. We only caught the group by the time they got to I-5. Like, we were way late. So, yeah, had that going on. Didn't film it all this morning. This is the only clip I got. Yeah. I was going for that B-roll, and now it's just a wasted bit of time. Ride was good, though. We got T-Dubski out there, and Dave. We got him on the A-ride. They were trying to get me to the B-ride. No, no. So, got him on the A-ride. Trent's first time on the A-ride in a long time. So, had a good time. Hung in the whole way. Made the sprint. Burning Man bike go by, 2 of them going that way. They've been coming to the shop the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and those things are, I can't tell you the number of times that furry fuzzballs covered in playa dirt have come walking into the shop with, I'm sure, way too many stories to tell. There's some creative, just weird happens out there. I don't really know. You call yourselves, are they burner? But, anyways, caught 2 furry fuzzballs heading that way. I think the mic wasn't on. As the day's winding down, I wanted to chime in, give a little bit of some education, just keep the CX education flowing. Something that I told myself at the beginning of the year was that for the entire summer, or at least for, you know, something I wanted to focus on, was body management. I wanted to get more and more into stretching, more and more into proper caring for my body, muscles, bones, everything. And I'd say that the summertime has been, I maybe gave it like a half effort all summer. I got a little lackadaisical with it. But something that I have been working on is flexibility and range of motion in the old trunkage. Something that I've been working on, a couple things that I think are good for everybody, are stretching routines, and also, of course, like we showed last time, the foam rolling. So I've got 3 things that I think work really well for me in stretching, and I wanted to let you all know about it. So let's dive in. Find yourself a yoga mat or a towel. I got my Gucci beach towel, and I've got a corner of the garage here. First thing I do is lay back, and with one leg as close as possible to the wall, put the other one vertical. Sit here about 15, 20, 30 seconds, and then switch. Time lapse like that. Boom. So you're gonna feel this all the way down from basically your knee down to your hip through your hamstring. Nice and good long stretch. Sometimes on really hard days I can feel a little pop. You can feel it kind of stretching out, loosening up, getting those fibers flexible. Alright, now to the other side. Ooh, this one's a little bit more tight. Next up, stretch number 2. You take similar position, but you're gonna step a little further away, and I want to create a 90 degree with my leg against the wall here. This here, and then cross your left leg onto this. Now you want to again get as close to the wall as possible without your hips coming off the ground. So they're starting to come off like this. Bad. There we go. Now you're gonna feel this through your side, your hip flexor, down your IT band a little bit, up top of the IT band, across the back side of your buttocks. This is one of my favorites. And obviously you're gonna want to do these stretches on both sides, left and right, although I'm only showing you more or less one side. Make sure you lock it down 35 seconds, 30 seconds or so on both sides and rotate. And you can even go through the cycle a few times. Number 3 on the stretch, I believe this is called the pigeon stretch. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a very effective side, this hip flexor zonage. Onto our hands and knees like this. And we're gonna take one leg, cross it in front, and then we're going to drop our other one back. Yeah, tight. And basically try to get as low as possible without doing any permanent damage. But you're gonna feel it partially behind your hamstring, through that hip flexor. Then you get nice and low. Ouch. Now while we're sitting here, let me give you guys the rundown about what the first part of the season's looking like. It's gonna be busy as ever, and we are hitting the ground running. This coming weekend, we are off to Roanoke, Virginia. Actually, I leave on Thursday. Head out there. We'll be in Roanoke, staying out on the East Coast, all the way through Rochester the following weekend for the first C1 of the year. From there, we're gonna fly home and be back for the week. We've got some special stuff happening at Kinetic the following weekend. This is the 15th and 16th weekend of September. The 19th, we've got Cross Reno. Then we are out on Friday into Madison, Wisconsin for the World Cup. And from Madison, we go to Iowa. We'll be out there the entire week as well. And then come home, then go back out for Baltimore, come home and go back out for Boulder. And then that's gonna finalize the first swing of races. That's 5 weekends of racing with 1 weekend at home, but a Wednesday race in there. So there's a lot of racing happening. Filming it all, and hopefully you guys look forward to tuning in and checking it all out. Whew, that was a good one. Ouch. Woo. Do you guys have links for any sort of extra stretches or motion, whatever you want to call it, good body dynamic recovery things? Send them to me below. I want to check them out. I'm trying to get better at this. Stay on it, guys. If you're a young CX racer out there, I said this last time, stay on this. It's really good. I'm in no way like crippled, but I definitely could have been way better in my formative years. I did have a string of bad races because of a muscle imbalance. So stay on top of your flexibility, stay on top of your core, stay on top of your upper body strength. Upper body strength is severely overlooked in the cycling world, and it pays off to be strong up top. You don't need to be like useless strong. You don't need to be just doing, bench press, but it's good to be dynamic and have strength in the upper body. Look at Nino. Look at Nino, the guy's boss. Definitely stay on it. It's gonna pay off in the long run. We will see you guys tomorrow. That's a wrap from a warm day here in California. Over and out.